So I was talking to one of my guys today, and randomly throughout the convo, I found myself really sincerely appreciating the interaction we were having. Just on some G, like man to man, being able to speak to somebody about anything, to talk, to vent, to ask questions, ask for advice, to trust with guidance, to trust with advice, things like that, direction. And I guess the topic for my video today is, who do you go to? Who do you go to when you have those things that you need to talk about? Who do you go to? I think you have to be very mindful of who you choose to go to, So for me, I tend to, and it doesn't always have to be an older person, but naturally older people, they know more experience. They've been through more, they've seen more, they've witnessed more, they've navigated more storms, they've climbed more mountains. So for me, I don't just ask anybody for advice. I'm very strong-headed. Growing up, of course, with a single mind, everybody know that by now. I learned to grow up fast. I learned to be a man at a young age. Now I found out that I was not a man. I still have so much to learn. However, I have certain people I go to. And just speaking about my pops, over the years that we've gotten super close, even now, every example is not the best example. That he still makes mistakes, of course. He's human. However, there is value in everything you observe, depending on your perspective. You can find value in everything. And one thing about my dad is, because he's done so much, he's been through so much, he's seen so much, he has so many scars. We're not talking about physical, we're talking about just like emotional, mental, whatever. So many scars, which means so many stories, so many perspectives, So I tend to, for me, I think for guys, for women, please, 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 when you go to people for advice, choose people who have scars. All right? You don't have to listen to everything. Some things you got to take with a grain of salt. You have to read between the lines and know what to listen to. But go to people with scars. I don't want advice from a man with no scars, with perfect skin. That man ain't been through nothing. He ain't been through the fire. I'm in the fire right now. I'm in the lion's den. I'm in the pits. I need to talk to the man that fought a lion before and survived and lived to tell the story. Right? Like, I ain't about to ask somebody that never had a scrape how to climb a mountain. You can't teach me nothing, bro. You can't teach me nothing because you ain't never stepped on a mountain. How you going to tell me how to climb? And if a mountain lion come now, what? What am I going to do? I have no guidance, no advice, no structure, no direction, no nothing. I can't go to you for that type of advice. So I'm going to say, if you want to make it through a fire, you want to learn how to navigate a fire, go find somebody that's been in a fire. And this goes for everything in life. For your career, right? If you want to be in any industry, why not find mentors that have navigated that industry and been successful? I got a few. I just ask them questions. Man, I'm so far from where I want to be, musically, artistically, creatively, with my writing, my books, all that. I'm not nowhere near where I want to be. And the vision I have is so much grander than even what probably a lot of people would even fathom. I ask questions. I'm going to get there one day. But I ain't just about to ask a bunch of music industry questions to somebody who's never been in the industry. Now, other questions I might ask them about life, yeah, for sure. But you just got to know who you're speaking to. So I ain't want to hold y'all too long. That's all I'm going to say, man. Be mindful of who you choose to have as your mentors and who you choose to let pour wisdom into. Because it's a lot of people that never did nothing, that never had a scrape, that's going to tell you not to even climb the mountain. It's safer down here. I don't want safe. I want fulfillment. I want excitement. I want experience. I want full life, living fully, living boldly, living like confidently. That's what we want. We want to fly. We ain't trying to walk on the ground forever, dog. So be mindful of those people that when you tell them something, they tell you to stay on the ground and don't even climb the mountain. That man never scraped his knee. He can't tell you nothing. That's all I got for y'all, man. You want to make it through a fire, man? Find some mentors that been through a fire and lived to and survived to tell the story about it. I'm out.